fun, no politics. Guys, it's National Donut Day.
I know one.
Yay! And Kyle's going to have another diabetic seizure like he did when he ate the whole cake. But today, as the first question to jump off the show, before we get into our theme song, I will ask the panel. The best answer wins a set of these Bigfoot planes. Whoa! It is National Donut Day. If you could invent a donut that has not been made yet, a flavor, what would be your flavor, Mark Ellis?
I had 9 options that I was going to say, and then I went to Voodoo Donuts, and they'd all been invented already. They have every cereal you can imagine.
Yeah.
But I thought of one that I don't know of that is in existence yet, and so I'm trying to think, what food do I love that would eventually achieve the consistency of a donut? And go with me on this one. I think a nacho cheese donut would be fantastic, because if you have a chip and you leave it in warm nacho cheese, after a while it gets that floppy consistency, like a donut.
Yeah.
Or the dicks we were flipping before we went to air. So
I've never heard a donut be described as floppy before.
right. Donuts are very floppy.
Okay, you're eating the wrong donuts. Esther? You should buy the ones that are fresh.
You know the long eclairs?
Don't do this to me.
Right.
Esther, what do you think?
You know what? I love donuts,
Yeah.
and happy donut day to you too.
To you as well.
Thank you. And I think what's missing out there, I've never seen a Mamba donut.
A Mamba donut?
Like the candy?
Mambas.
I'm not
Like
familiar.
Kobe?
Yeah, like a snake?
You don't know what Mambas are?
No.
They're like the poor man's Starburst.
They're like rectangular Starbursts.
Like it's-
Starburst, the poor...
they're like Big Lots version of
Starburst are the poor man's Starburst.
They're the upscale now and later.
Oh, okay, I'm on board. I'm
Yes.
Donut.
Jamie Kennedy, tell me, I know you've been eyeing these Bigfoot playing cards. Tell me what you think. What's your
You know,
donut?
I've done this show 3 times, Josh.
Yes.
I'm becoming like the Charo of your show.
Yeah.
Back in the day. And you know,
Thank you for that Hollywood
Right.
Squares 1970s
Thank
reference.
we keep it current. And you know I love my coffee.
Yeah.
But I'm having a donut shop coffee right now, brewed right here in the Keurig out here in the Speedweed Studios. I'm thinking, why not a coffee-filled donut? Let's reverse the game. Let's meta. Let's go deep down that inception.
Yeah.
Dip your coffee.
In your donut.
Yeah. Get there. Get there.
I don't get it.
Wait,
You know
Esther
what?
doesn't get it.
Can I tell you what? I know for sure there are at least half the people watching are high enough to really get into that.
Well, you bite it.
I was going to say, were we supposed to partake of the product before we went to
Yeah, and I would say, Jamie, just for playing to the audience, you win the...
Oh, yeah! It's real. He's out there. He's out there.
Control chaos. Last week,
deserve
Josh
them.
took me to a weed restaurant. Control chaos. I was Scooby level high, and a couple of things came up. Control chaos. So I spaced out for most of the dinner. Control chaos, and I invented a new phrase: top level tipper. I thought Josh was a jelly donut. I wanted to open my mouth, but I didn't because I was high. Josh just turned and laughed at me and kind of went,
Great.
Control chaos. Wow, I mean, what a journey we went on.
Yeah, that was quite a trip. We went down to the
Yeah.
little cafe, and you smoked more weed than you should have.
It was a lot, and I'm a lightweight. I mean, I remember texting. I go, Josh, you know, I got a big morning tomorrow. I think it's just a CBD night for me.
Yeah.
1 foot not playing.
3 hours later,
Yankee Doodle.
Avery was drooling at the table.
I ate a whole vegan nacho myself, and I ate the fries across the table.
You did. Avery Pearson,
Okay,
everybody.
thank you.
Yeah. Audrey is here tonight. Audrey, you excited about giving out some gifts tonight?
Yo, I got some great prizes for you 3.
Okay,
So,
and you tailored them special for them?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, we're excited to hear from you. And
Yeah.
Kyle is over here taking your questions and comments. Kyle, what's going on with you tonight, man?
Well, you know, it's my 8-year anniversary with my wonderful fiance.
Yes!
A lot of people assume the only thing I've had for 8 years is type 2 diabetes, so that's solid. So tonight, what I thought might be fun with my lovely friends here in the chat, you know, I'm not good at poems.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not good at songs.
What a shock.
I was hoping maybe the chat, the internet, could help me write the perfect love poem.
I think that's a great idea. So you're gonna take a lines from everybody you send it in, and then he'll compile a poem, and you'll read it at the end of the show.
Written by the internet about a woman. What could go wrong?
Yeah. What a perfect 8-year gift that'll be. And everybody, we got our panel tonight: Mark Ellis, Esther Koo, Jamie.
Yeah!
Now, none of you have been here since we've come to the new studio, and so you know.
Studio.
Thank you very much. We have a little, you know, we like to play the Preguntas game, the game that's sweeping the nation, but we don't reach out of a bag anymore. Avery, hit me with the theme song.
Preguntas!
Here we go. So up on the board we have our categories now. You can pick verses, the photo game, what happens next, what's better, master debaters, or weird news. Esther, you get to choose first. What category would you like to go with first?
Well, I'm a chronic master debater, so I'll choose master debaters.
Master debater.
Y'all have no idea how weird it is to have that voice right behind
I wouldn't turn around.
Yeah. You know what? By the way, we should go over these theme songs before you
I
play
think
them.
they're fantastic. You should see the writing process. Yeah, he's nailing it, Josh.
So show us what we're debating tonight, and Esther, you will be able to choose one person on the couch to debate
Esther
this
the
topic.
molester, please.
Go ahead. Oh, it's weed versus booze. That's a very well. So you have 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds to. Who do you want to debate this with? I'm assuming you're picking weed over booze.
Yes.
Who would you like to debate with, either Mark or Jamie?
Me and Jamie.
So Jamie, you are going to tell everybody why booze is better. Esther, you're going to tell everybody why weed is better. Since Mark and I are not participating in this, we will choose the winner. You have 30 seconds on the clock right here. Please tell us why weed is better than booze.
Weed is better than booze because it makes you horny instantly. Whereas booze, you have to wait till it fills your bladder, and then your bladder expands and touches your other sex organs. Whereas weed is like instantaneously horny. As soon as you smoke weed, your clitoris just starts expanding, hitting the labial walls like they're Mexicans, you know? Hitting on the walls. So weed, it just feels good. You're always happy, and you don't want to like punch people.
There we go. All right. Well, now I will say you squeezed in at the end some, I believe, an actual fact. The first 28 seconds about your bladder touching your genitals. I'm not sure that's how that works. I don't know. Granted, I don't know the woman's body as well as ours.
No, I feel like a biology teacher in high school who's like, look, if you just get off stage, I'll give you a break.
All right, Jamie.
You look like my biology.
Jamie, you now have 30 seconds right here. You tell us why booze is better than weed. Go.
Well, I don't have a clitoris, so I'm already behind the 8 ball on that one. But booze is, you know, you can put fruit in it. You know what I mean? You can put like coconut and pineapples, and it has like a tropical theme. And then usually somebody who has booze will probably say, "Hey, dog, I'm holding. You want to like get high?" So you're probably gonna get a free hit off a joint anyway. And gives you a little bit of whiskey D. So sometimes you might not want to make that decision before you have sex with somebody.
All right, there we go. Well, Mark, we have a little. Now, I will tell you, for me, you know, I'm a weed guy over booze.
I'm a booze guy over weed.
Yeah.
Wow. We into this dog with a fight.
Yeah, and so I would tell you, even though I'm not sure if that's true what Esther said, the very last part about how you're never going to get in a fight on weed. Let me tell you something. I've never been in a fight on weed. My brother, when I was high once, he slapped me in the face, and now if I was drunk, I would have hit him back. But I was high, so you know what I did? I wrote him a letter, and I was like, "Hey man, you should keep your hands to yourself." No, you did it. Put that shit right in the mail. Yeah, I was mad when I mailed that. Yeah. So that's why I would say weed is better than booze. For me, I would say weed. What?
I mean, if I'm going off personal experience, I enjoy the beverage a lot. I just started doing the pot. I went into a store.
Did you call it the pot when you went in?
I called it the pot.
Okay.
I walked in and I went up to the security guard and I was like, "Hey, y'all," and I like whispered, like I didn't want. Hey man, do y'all have the pot?
What are you, my nana?
He's like, yeah, it's legal. And I'm like, I'll have 5 of your finest weeds. Like I literally don't know how to do it.
So what are we picking with this?
I think that Jamie made a compelling argument. However, I like that Esther brought in some topical sensibilities.
Yeah.
She brought up Trump's wall in a defense about weed. So I figure, I think Esther had the more well-formed argument.
I agree.
And so I'm going to go weed.
Esther, it is. Congratulations. Audrey, tell her what she's won for me, would you please? Pick it right out of there.
Esther, since you talked about weed and you are gonna feel high like you're on a cloud, you might as well walk on clouds with this magical slipper!
Some unicorn
I saw one.
Yeah!
All right, put our board back up, would you please?
Those are
And
amazing.
Jamie, you're up next. What category would you like to pick?
You know, I'm with you, Josh. One of the reasons I love following you is because weird news.
Weird news, everybody. Hit me.
Weird news.
Hit me with a
Oh, yeah.
Preguntas. Okay.
It's gonna be weird news.
I'm never going to change.
So here in weird news, Florida woman who hid stolen Rolexes in her vagina beats the charge.
Yes,
What
she did.
happens to the watches? So this is going to be on Lifetime. So you're going to have to cast this movie.
One woman had what it took to give birth to $100,000. Oscar winner Charlize Theron, reprising her role from Monster, and Matthew McConaughey as the Southern lawyer. Your Honor, these watches had the best life that they're ever going to have. I love you, Mom! This summer, coming to Lifetime, Vagina Watch.
Yeah! Feels
know-
good. Esther,
Yeah.
you have the same. What type of music would you like Avery to give for you?
Give me a little.
Give me a happy tune.
Happy to.
All right. Coming to Lifetime Channel this fall, you'll be watching, no pun intended, a movie about none other than what happened to Octomom. There's enough room in there for a whole pallet of Rolex watches. Each of her kids left a permanent dent in that beaver dam. And time just got lost in that abyss.
Yeah!
Tune in Friday.
Yeah, Esther, good. Jamie Kennedy, you're up, man. What music would you like?
I gotta have a dark thriller too.
All right.
Not copying Mark, but he was on the right track.
Here we go.
It's 1989. The last Casio was made. You must keep it dry, or else it will break. We must smuggle them across the border. The chick from Modern Family, what's her name? Who? No. Sophia Vergara. In a very special Lifetime. Co-starring Jamie Kennedy. And his first drama.
Part in the movie?
Music by Avery Zimmer.
I'll take the residuals.
Across the border, it is El Rolexa. I couldn't really. These guys win. I don't know. It was hard. The music took me on a different path.
Yeah, I will
bro.
tell you, I liked all of
It
the
was
ideas.
these guys.
I liked El Rolexa. Really made me laugh.
I've done 2 Lifetime movies, by the way.
There you go.
Just saying. I didn't put myself in there. It's where comedians learn to act.
No, congratulations. That should be their commercial. Lifetime. We're comedians. Learn to act.
I love how his pitch turned into like a really heated casting. When he was like, "Who's the one from Modern Family? Julie Bowen?" No. You're fired.
I have to tell you though, and Esther, I really liked how you made it upbeat and friendly, but this is the hardest game to go first on. And I really felt like you nailed it, Mark. You really, it's not.
My pitch sucked. But
No.
because I went first.
It was real. Not only was it first, it was really good. I enjoyed the thriller. I didn't see thriller. I always thought it was going to be kind of an upbeat thing. So I like how you took it down that path. And we're going to give this one to Mark, everybody. Mark, tell him what he won, Audrey.
For your slam dunk answer, you get to slam dunk on a basket while you take a shit.
Show everybody what. Show. What was that?
I got excited. It's just snot.
Audrey's smoking too much weed.
All right, I don't know what's going on. All right, well, congratulations. And Mark, you get to pick the very last. Now, can I make a suggestion?
You certainly can, Josh.
I
mean,
actually,
look,
go ahead and pick.
I got what I came here.
Go ahead.
I'm playing with the house money. I've been working on one all day, so as soon as I go home.
You put it up. Make sure you Instagram that for me. Tell me which one you want to pick. We got versus, photo game. What happened next, and what's better?
I mean, look, I'm a competitive fellow, even on the toilet. So I was gonna go with versus, but if you want to sub pick for me, that's clearly not the one you wanted.
You know what? Maybe we should try what happens next.
You know what, Josh? I think I'm actually gonna go with what happened next.
What happens next?
Love the 80s.
All right, so here's what happens. We show you the beginning of a video, and then we stop it, and you have to guess what happens next in the video. All right, what happens next? Here's a multiple choice. What happens next? Okay. A bird poops on her shoulder. She sprays breast milk everywhere.
What?
An old man twerks behind her. Okay. She gets hit with a golf cart.
Oh, God, I know which one I want to see.
I have no idea out of those four which one that would be.
I think she's getting hit with a golf cart.
All right, D. Esther, what do you think?
Can I add an option E? She realizes she has no butt and stops twerking.
I'm going to go with C because, there's always a good old creep out there.
Yeah. So nobody picked A or B.
No, there's no way breast milk's going anywhere.
All right, let's play the video. That is breast milk.
No! For the love of God! What? What? No! She pregnant? I didn't even see a baby. I saw no bump, no placenta.
After watching that video, can I change my answer for what donut I would make if I could make any? Just give me a little.
So good.
Well, nobody won a prize.
Dude, go back history. We need history, Josh. Jesus.
Roll the tape back for a
What the
second.
hell happened? You can't just move on
Hit
to
me
another
with the second
game.
part of that tape, would you please?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Here we go. Time to make the donuts. That's like the Krispy Kreme waterfall.
I like the chick with the fan.
Well, I want to tell you what we cut it off before. We cut it off before a dude leaned his head in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah.
Like it was a stick. Hey, it's
That happened.
healthy.
That happens at. I guarantee that was Lake Havasu. Right?
That seems like a
I guarantee you, that was more vitamin D than that kid's body has seen in a long time.
I can't believe that. What?
That stream was going 3 different places.
What?
It was like me when I get up to pee in the middle of the night. I'm like, I don't know where this is going.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Never disappoints.
Yeah, well, thank you for playing Perguntas. Our next...
Good call on the category.
You're welcome. Our next segment, guys, I don't know if you know this, but when we moved in here, we found that there are a lot of different people who live here at the Controlled Chaos Studios.
Right.
And there is a man who lives under the stage who likes to check in with us every now and then.
Good guy.
So let's say hello to the man under the stage if we can.
Oh, here we go. We're going on a little walkie doodle here.
Yeah, and this is out of the door. Oh, this is...
Oh, wow. Halloweeny in here. Very nice.
That's his front door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Hey!
Wow.
How you doing, man? It's not morning.
Here.
Okay. All right. So, what are you doing with your morning, man? What's happening?
Man, I'm just about to pull out my tip and
No.
gobble it up.
No. Is that asparagus?
It sure is. Can you believe they cut this part off and throw it away? So good. Keeps it smelling good down here all day.
You just eating asparagus tips?
Oh, yeah.
All right. What else is happening down there today, man?
You know, just getting into my morning routine. Sometimes it involves the tips. Sometimes it involves cock.
What?
Want to see?
No. I don't want to see that either at all. No.
I got white and black. It's great for sealing up cuts, any cracks in the structure down here.
Yeah.
Putting my shoes back together, keep my cousins from leaving when they come visit, you know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what else, man? What are you going to tell us today?
Well, you mentioned morning routines.
Yeah.
Or maybe I did. I don't know. It's early. But I wanted to know, because people ask me about it all the time, if your little panel there can guess what my morning routine is.
Okay, that's a great idea. So you're just going to read off some possibilities?
Wake up. Take a nap. Wake up. Hunt for flies. Take a nap. Take a nap.
Okay, all right, that's option
That's
one.
option one.
Okay.
Option two. Check the markets. Check to see which delivery app is offering a discount for Taco Bell delivery.
Okay.
Check the mice traps in case none of the apps are offering Taco Bell delivery.
Yeah.
Then check my underpants.
What was the last one?
Then check my underpants.
All right, so give me the last two.
Okay. C. Lay in bed, visualize outside, draw smiley faces on all my tank tops, then masturbate to them aggressively.
Okay, that's C. All right. And what's D?
Hold on. I got to continue to make eye contact when I talk about masturbating aggressively.
Please don't do that. Okay, so hit me with a D.
Pretend to have house guests. Yell at them for not putting the toilet seat back down. Fantasize about having a toilet with a seat. Then masturbate to that fantasy aggressively.
Okay, all right. So you guys have heard the options.
Okay, you don't have to look.
Yeah, no, we got it.
I mean,
By
I
the
do have
way-
a lot of cock down here. What am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, do me a favor real quick. Would you take your index finger and just put it in, just to see how far it'll go in your belly button? All right, that's pretty good. All right, so...
I'm not done yet.
I think I can see the topography.
Yeah. All right, so guys, what do you think? How do you think he's starting his day? Wake up, take a nap, wake up, take a nap, take a nap?
It's tough, Josh, because he looks like the vacation version of when our military found Saddam Hussein.
Yeah. And he's also living underground. Yeah.
I like the. It just seems like I think he put the masturbation thing in there because that's how he thinks we think he lives his life.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
I
yeah,
think
for
that
sure.
he's more of a Taco Bell, if not check the mousetraps kind of guy.
Yeah. Okay.
I
All
can
right.
smell my own.
Esther, what do you think?
I don't understand what's going on because I'm really distracted. I was just looking at his giant boner the whole time. It's like highlighted and tie-dye.
Yeah.
There's room for 2 down here, but only 2.
Take it easy.
Can I call my lawyer?
Yeah. What do you think? What's your
Gloria
option?
Allred.
Yeah.
I think he's more of a Taco Bell check Postmates type of guy.
Okay. Jamie, what do you think? Boy, we got 2 Taco Bells?
She's like if Arthur Fleck found affordable housing. You know, he looks like somebody who is good with math. I'm going to say he checks the markets.
Oh, all right. Okay.
You know what I mean? He's a saver.
What do you think there, man, under the stage? How do you start your days?
Well, technically, they all got it. But that's also because it's all the above. It's literally all those things. That's how I do.
Oh, you
my
wake up
days.
every morning and do all of those? So
Yeah.
who are we going to award the prize to, man?
Winner.
I'd like Jamie because he thinks the most highly of me.
Okay.
There you go. Man on the stage, thank you so much for coming out. Audrey,
you,
tell
Arthur.
him what he's won here.
Right.
Baby,
Yeah.
you won
Oh!
America onesie.
Wow! This is not yours. It's mine.
Congratulations.
Oh,
you
it
guys,
smells so nice.
we can take him off the screen. Thank you very much.
This.
Appreciate that.
I will watch
Guys,
this.
it is time now to sell out.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Selling out. We're selling out.
Whoa!
Here are your free vans.
This show
All
is
right, don't
always
look yet, don't look yet. You will have 30 seconds to give a commercial for your vans. 30 seconds to give a commercial to the vans right here. Get me the, and you know how this commercial goes? You've done the commercial before, right?
Sure.
You read to the screen right here. You can, the commercial can be pro-shoe, anti-shoe. You're just trying to win the votes from the people who are watching. They will vote in, and they will vote on the winner, and they will tell Kyle who wins this one. So, Mark, take out your shoe. Give us 30 seconds of a commercial on it.
Hi, I'm Mark Ellis from television. And you know, when I go out, I see a lot of hippies wearing sandals and a lot of people just in their bare feet, and I say, why? Why? When there's Vans. Vans off the wall. Off the wall, as we all know, means crazy. And now the mentally disabled can also have a shoe. Don't use it to beat up your stepdad, crazy person. Just be off the wall from your toes to your ankles. Thank you for the shoes.
Well done.
I will
Absolutely.
point out, the last time I did Josh's show, I also got shoes and I'm wearing them.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
saw that. Esther, you're up.
Are those your only shoes you have?
Yeah. You have 30
Right.
seconds to
Stop
tell us
flirting.
about your shoe, however you'd like to. And go.
Oh, thank you. Okay, you guys. Are you a girl who can't skateboard like me? Well, do you want to pick up cute skateboarder boys who are like skinny and wear a size 28 waist? The type of guy I'd like to bang. Well, try on these new Rosie Daisy Vans and you can get laid just like I will after the show.
Yeah! Esther Cooler, everybody. All right, Jamie.
Good.
30 seconds on the clock. And go.
Well, I let my hair grow long, so I think I should talk like this. Hey, bros. Like, if you see like an empty pool, don't you sometimes wish you were like shredding it? Like just ripping gnar, you know what I mean, bros? And like, look at that. It's like checkerboard, it's like chill, it's Vans, it's like makes you want to go to like El Pollo Loco after. And it's from the OC. It's the OC. Vans.
There you go. Everybody.
It's always work.
Oh, so everybody, make sure you send in who you think won that Puma commercial, the Vans commercial. Kyle, tell me what's happening over there on the screen today.
Well, I've had a lot of help. We've got some fun 3 verses. They don't have a lot of information about me or my relationship,
Yeah.
so they're kind of creating some things for us. I want to save it.
Okay.
I want to save it because I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, they're kind of inferring a lot of things about me, so that'll be kind of fun to reveal.
Okay, I'm excited. But are they also including your fiance? Because she's part
Yeah.
of,
Oh,
okay,
they're
yeah,
saying
okay.
some stuff about her too. Yeah.
Fantastic.
He seems like he's barely hanging on. Like, This guy's like one bad comment away from going to a sporting goods store and getting an archery kit.
Speaking of Arthur Fleck.
Guys, so now is my favorite segment of the show. So this segment of the show is musical theater. You'll be in a scene. I will give you what's happening in the scene, and then you'll have the conversation, musical theater, with your partner. Jamie, you've taken her out to dinner. Mm-hmm. You guys have been in a relationship for 2 years.
Okay.
But you need to tell her about a little bump you just found that she's not going to be too happy about.
Sometimes life, it gives us a lump. We work hard. We have to pump. Some things happen. I have a bump. Some things happen. It's a bump. It's red and juicy.
You're next.
Would you like to see? You're Asian, and you can probably have an ointment for me. I have a bump.
I have a bump.
It's a nasty bump.
It's a nasty bump.
It's not a lump.
It's not a lump.
Just a small red bump.
It's a small red bump.
Since you're Asian, it's the size of a raisin.
Size of a raisin.
Oh, it's your turn.
Let me tell you, Jamie Kennedy, I don't regret sharing with you my tiny pussy.
Her tiny pussy.
That time I let you stick it up my rump.
Up a rump.
I realized that's when you gave me that bump.
Rum bum bum bum. Rum bum bum bum. Rum bum bum bum.
Christmas time is here. That's when we share our warts. That's why we decided to abort.
I didn't see that coming in I didn't see that was real. All right.
Jesus God.
Mark. Okay. You are a coworker. You get to pick whichever one of these two you want to do it with.
Okay.
Whichever one you pick, they're the coworker who microwaves fish every lunchtime. You are here to put a stop to that.
Okay.
So you just pick out who you want your partner to be, and it's a little musical theater about this. And the name of this song is called "Go Fish." Have you told?
I'm gonna talk to my coworker Esther.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Esther, I have a word with you. It's about the dish you made for lunch. You microwaved fish. Smells really gross.
Remember, it can be a conversation. It's a musical theater.
And I hope it's actually fish. And not the sign of something else between your legs. That is my wish. That your dish, it's just fish. That is my wish.
Yeah.
Fish wish. Fish wish. Fish wish. That's his wish.
Go ahead.
Well, I just have one word to say. That wasn't my pussy you smelled that day. I was just making a tuna sandwich. And now you think I'm that smelly office bitch.
Smelly office bitch. Smelly office bitch. Smelly office bitch.
She's not smelly.
Wow. So that was. I feel like they both did great.
That was
Avery,
amazing.
This
What
will be.
art?
We'll have to decide, you and I.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is it a Mark Esther victory or
Right.
is it a Jamie Esther victory?
Well, I mean, the material I felt in Mark's whatever happened just before I spoke right now was incredible.
Yeah.
And they really, art is about risking. It's
Yes.
about taking risks, about saying things, no one says, shouldn't say. So I feel in that sense, they made the most artful choice.
Okay, but I will tell you, for me, again, a difficult to go first.
Okay.
And not only, Jamie didn't just sing a couple of lines.
No, he was talking
Yeah,
about. He's talking about some real shit.
He wrote a whole song.
Yeah, that's true.
He went in deep.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Right.
But I think they all did such a good job. I think
Yeah.
everybody's getting a prize.
Everyone's got a
Here we go.
That feels good.
A little bit for everybody. Yeah. Guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of speed weed for everybody. Guys, when you want weed delivered to your house in Los Angeles, you can either call me or these guys. We'll both bring weed to your house, but I'll probably smoke most of it on the way over. So I would call them Speed Weed guys. They will deliver what you want to your house as quick as you can call it and ask for it. It'll be there. One time for Speed Weed, the Speed Weed Studio. Also, a big shout out to my friends at Buds and Roses who also brought some weed down. Guys, if you go to Buds and Roses, it's a great weed store in the Valley. You say my name, you're going to get 10% off at anything you buy. Buds and Roses in the Valley, 10% off. And now, guys, a part of the show that I've really been looking forward to. I have a friend who's coming on. I'm going to need you to scoot down a little bit.
Yeah, I usually do the weird guess, but you stopped the presses this week. You said, Avery, I got him.
So scoot down. So what'll happen is I'm going to bring somebody on. We usually bring somebody on that you guys aren't expecting. This is a friend of mine, and we're going to ask him a couple questions. And then you guys are going to figure something out for him, okay? So I'll bring my buddy DJ up here. Come on in here, DJ. What's going on, DJ? DJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, this is DJ. DJ, tell everybody where you're from.
Chickamauga, Georgia.
Right, there we go. Chickamauga, Georgia.
Yeah.
How many people in Chickamauga, Georgia?
Lord, I wouldn't say that very many. There's no telling.
Yeah.
I haven't done a thing. They keep growing. There's a lot of babies,
Are we
little
in
trailer
double digit
babies.
now?
I doubt it.
Okay. Okay, so and tell me.
It's a Civil War museum. It's a battlefield, a national park for a Civil War. So it's mostly just like cannons and damn monuments and shit.
All right. And so a lot of people dress up and do the Civil War reenactment.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah.
Now, listen, you and I have known each other for a couple years, and one of the things that I always like to hear you talk about is some, what you call them, redneck remedies. So remedies like that your grandmother or your family passed down to you. So give me a couple of examples of redneck remedies, and then he's going to tell you guys an ailment that he has, and you guys are going to have to come up with a remedy for that ailment. Okay?
Are we singing?
Nope, no singing. No singing.
No country ballads.
No singing. No ballads.
Okay,
So give me a couple examples of some redneck remedies.
I think one of the tamer ones is whenever you used to get a bee sting growing up, you might be out in the woods and fall down in some yellow jackets or something like that. You go back home, and what happened with Granny put some chewing tobacco on you. On it.
Does he come with subtitles?
So his grandmother would put some chewing tobacco on a bee stick.
This is great. You speak this
I speak. Okay, so and give us some other examples.
Right.
Now, I've never had this, but I know a lot of people, they stand by it, is when you're constipated, putting basil in your honey hole.
Josh, is that right? Did he just say what I heard?
He said you put basil in your butthole for constipation.
Okay.
And is it like a basil leaf or like?
Yeah, the leaf, not like
not like an
the
English
seasoning.
guy named Basil.
No.
Yeah, got it. Okay. So I know, Jamie, you're like, huh?
I'm trying to figure out that might work.
Yeah. And
I've
then,
never tried that, but I know people who stand by it.
okay, and the last one you told me on the phone today. Tell me which of this one is. Yeah.
This one is whenever you get like an earache, what Granny had to do is you pee and you take some of that in like a teaspoon and heat it up and then put it in your ear.
What?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
You heat up urine and you pour it in your ear.
Yeah, and it would clear it up. And you can pee on jellyfish, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Jellyfish things. They say athletes put peas in, apparently.
Have you ever had a UTI in your ear? It's not great. Not great.
What? You've known him for a while.
Yeah, I know DJ for
Okay.
a little bit. Yeah.
I just mean my beard on the street.
Yeah.
This is,
Okay, so DJ, you're going to tell everybody an ailment, and then you're going to ask them to come up with a redneck remedy for the ailment.
Great.
Yeah, I feel like I might be coming down a little pink eye.
Okay.
It's a little itchy.
You're a little itchy, and so you need a redneck remedy for. Can you give me some, while they're thinking just a second, can you give me just a redneck remedy?
Sure. A redneck remedy.
Yeah,
theme
jingle.
song?
Yeah,
Okay.
give me.
When you got some weird shit going on, just take some shit and put it on. Whatever's going wrong.
All right, here we go. Redneck remedy. So, does anybody have one they want to share real quick, or do you want me to jump in and pick?
You gotta get that girl who is twerking
Yeah.
and get eye drops from her tits.
Oh! That's a great one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Mark, what do you think?
So if you have pink eye because somebody didn't use basil fast enough.
Yeah.
I would take a local product known to the South, because I'm from Virginia, North Carolina area, of Cheerwine soda.
Oh!
I think you. Josh, I didn't say put the Cheerwine anywhere. I didn't say drink it. Just the fact that I knew what Cheerwine was cleared his pink eye out. Yeah. I just say.
Yeah.
Do you want to share with us what that is?
I guess it's like a mix of Dr. Pepper and Mr. Pibb.
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay.
yeah.
Dr.
What?
Pibb?
Oh, they did it. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So
Yeah.
Cheerwine, you think the Cheerwine soda?
Yeah, it's a very regional kind of thing. It's like the Natty Light of soda.
Okay. Yeah. I'm on board for that. Jamie, what do you think?
Pink eye to stop your pink eye.
Yeah.
I don't know. These answers are too good. I can't top them. Right now, I would just say maybe a little bit of hummus.
Yeah.
Put that right
Yeah,
on.
by the way, hummus,
That'll
and
smooth it
it's
out.
soothing and it's cold.
It's
does
a
a
base.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
So-
base. All right, so TJ, you have a couple of options here. You have some Cheerwine soda, you have the breast milk, or you have the hummus. Tell us what you think about each one.
Well, as much as I do like Cheerwine,
Yeah.
I mean titty milk. I'm not gonna fight it. Not gonna fight it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you feel like titty milk is really the.
I mean, it's got nutrients. You know what I mean? Vitamins.
Yeah.
Lord.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
If twerking mom isn't available, does Granny improvise? Like, how do you the milk that night?
Oh no.
I'm just saying.
All curdled.
What is happening?
Wow, so breast milk, you feel like breast milk is the way to go?
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Audrey, why don't you tell Esther what you want for the breast milk?
Yeah.
Esther! Oh! These are my favorite candies. And when I was younger, I used to eat them with the paper. I ate the paper. And I thought that's what you were supposed to do. No one told me. People just watch me. Instant joy.
That's dangerous. That'll hurt you.
All right. We have a couple things to check in on. Please tell me who won the shoe commercial.
Well, it was close, but it was Jamie Kennedy.
Something for Jamie, please.
Jamie.
Shredded it.
With the man under the stage inspired these belly buttons.
So tell everybody what those are. Those are buttons with bellies. Those are actual belly buttons.
They're gorgeous.
Those
You
are
know
Josh's
what?
favorite
I
gifts.
think this could be a cure for pink eye.
On the lip brush.
Yeah,
why
that is
not?
my
What
favorite
belly
thing
button
to
does
give
that
away.
mean?
Yeah, no, you
That's
got
my
it.
favorite thing to give
Yeah,
away.
it's your favorite
And so
Cute.
tell us the poem. Have you finished your poem?
Yeah, man, I think we've got the poem.
Okay, so
Oh.
let's hear. This is and do you want to bring your fiance on screen
No,
for
no,
this?
I think she's there because she's right next to camera, so I think I can deliver to her, and it'll be caught.
Do you want-
Can you get kind of like some saucy music?
Saucy, yeah.
Saucy?
They wrote something saucy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
and
you
keep
leaned
in
into
mind-
that microphone. That's
Keep
not
in
on.
mind, these aren't.
Yeah.
Keep in mind,
Everybody
these are not my
knows.
words.
I would tell her, not us.
But you
Yeah.
but you chose to say them.
Yeah.
I'm choosing to say them. I'm just settling in.
Sure. Feel the vibe.
This woman of mine, she's so fine. 8 years, 800 lines. She needs another glass of wine. She's the one for me, my queen bee. After 8 years, she better fucking be. I hope her breasts don't spray, and that she doesn't live under the stage. We work because we're on the same page. You put up with my bursts of rage. Happy Donut Anniversary Day.
Hey, you guys nailed it. You nailed it. You nailed it.
Perfect.
Well done. Guys, that is our show. Here's what happens. You guys have been here before. You know how we end this show. We end this show with just a song about what we learned on the show tonight. Do you want to come in here?
So, right?
Yeah. You go ahead and stand right behind the couch there. Does anybody else want to join in the final song? Okay, all right. All right.
Well, we've learned so much today. Like DJ thinks you can put urine in your orifices, eh? It's pretty creepy from here. I'm pretty sure he would cure a cold with shit in his ear. Shit in his ear, 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 shit in his ear.
Kyle, go.
Well, we learned so much on the show.
Yes, we did.
Yes, sir.
Esther thinks smoking weed just makes you want to blow.
Yeah.
And when it comes to poems, I'll admit I'm a rookie. But tonight, a comment section got me nookie.
Got him noogie, 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 got him noogie.
Yeah.
Well, we learned a whole lot today.
Yes, we did.
For instance, breast milk is the way. We learned that everybody here is just okay. But when you can make money selling weed, that's where it really pays.
Yeah, where it pays.
Make money sell weed. Selling weed. Make money sell weed.
Make money sell weed. Make money sell weed. Make money sell weed. Make money sell weed. Make money sell weed.
Esther, go.
Today we learned I don't understand people from the South. I had no idea what was coming out of his fucking mouth. I like to use my breast milk to solve pink eye. Because sometimes not just about you, it's about me, myself, and I.
Myself and I, 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 myself and I.
Joe gets
Used to be when you do a talk show, you would talk. Josh has got us walking that walk, racking our brains for things to say, finding new uses from milk from a titty. Milk from a titty, 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 milk from a titty. Stage go.
You guys learned so much today, but I'm about to fly into a rage. If you don't take back what you said about the man under the stage, I'm misunderstood as a guy living under a rock. But I got something for all you guys. White and black cock.
White and black cock, 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 white and black cock.
Audrey, go!
Hey, surprise go! With the nasal spray! It's coming out! Hey! Breast milk is a little alarming for me. Because mom, my babysitter before I drank it all in accident because it was in the fridge and it was pretty good and sweet. Am I gay because I love it?
She's gay cause she loves it, 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 gay cause she loves it.
Guys, thank you so much for another Control Chaos. Jamie Kennedy, Esther, Cool, Marcus, my buddy DJ, the man under the stage, Audrey, Amy Harrison, Kyle from Speedweed Studios, guys. I'm Josh Wolf. We tune in next week. Thank you for joining us, everybody.